Brazil and the United States are locked in a fresh diplomatic standoff after the Lula government blocked visas for two senior officials from US President Donald Trump's administration. The decision came just weeks before Brazil's high-stakes presidential election, with Brazilian authorities citing concerns over possible election interference and the need to protect the country's democratic process. According to Brazil, the planned visit by the Trump officials could undermine voter confidence in the country's electoral system at a politically sensitive time. Officials in Brasilia argued that any foreign involvement, real or perceived, could damage trust in the upcoming October vote. The visa requests were subsequently rejected, with President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva's government insisting that Brazil's elections are an internal matter and that national sovereignty must be respected. The move has triggered a diplomatic row between Washington and Brasilia. Brazil has accused the US delegation of attempting to meddle in its electoral process, while the Trump administration has strongly denied any political motive behind the proposed visit. Washington maintains that the officials were scheduled to hold routine meetings focused on democracy, election integrity, religious freedom, and civil society, dismissing allegations of interference. Despite those assurances, Brazil says safeguarding the integrity of its elections takes priority. Officials argue the country cannot risk any action that could cast doubt on its electronic voting system or fuel political tensions ahead of polling day. The visa denial is being viewed as a strong message from President Lula's government that it will not tolerate what it sees as foreign influence in Brazil's domestic affairs. The episode has also exposed growing tensions between the two countries, with bilateral relations already under strain over political and diplomatic differences. Brazil says the decision was driven by fears that the visit could be interpreted as interference in the electoral process. According to the Lula administration, protecting electoral integrity is essential to preserving public confidence in democracy. Brazilian officials insist that elections are solely the country's internal affair and should remain free from external pressure. The government alleges that the proposed mission risked creating unnecessary political controversy during an already polarized campaign. As a result, Brasilia chose to reject the visit, saying it was acting to shield the October elections from any perception of foreign involvement. The dispute has further strained relations between the United States and Brazil, with both sides standing firm on their positions. While Washington rejects the accusations and says the visit had no political agenda, Brazil argues that protecting democracy sometimes requires tough diplomatic decisions. For now, the visa row has become the latest flashpoint in US-Brazil relations and underscores how election security and foreign influence have become major geopolitical issues ahead of Brazil's crucial presidential vote.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.